Instead of going to college, you can go to a trade school, but just how much worse or better would your life be? And what if I told you that by going to trade school or learning a trade, you could end up making much more than college graduates do? And the best part is you can do this all without the hefty student loan debts that nobody likes. Now, for all the people that went to college, right, including myself, at the end of it, you realize that some people took another path that led them to better jobs without the debt. And when you're first considering going to college, everyone, right, everyone around you, including your teachers and your family, makes it seem like if you go to college, then you'll be doing the right thing. But if you go to a trade school or you start a trade or a business, then you're frankly just wasting your time or you're on your way to becoming a loser. Now, I mean, you rarely hear people telling high school graduates to go start a lawn care company or become a real estate agent or learn how to fix roofs and become a contractor or a commercial AC repair technician. I guarantee it. If you mention this, 90% of the people around you will start to think or make you feel like you're a loser. But I can tell you, these people all make good money, and like I said before, they don't have all the student loan debt. Now, today, I really want to talk about some jobs that are overlooked as career opportunities when they can provide you with the financial freedom that you seek for almost nothing. Now, just before we get into the list, and I have a couple to share with you guys today, if you're new here and you're seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel, I talk about ways to make money, ways to save money, investing, banking, and all things personal finance related. So if these are topics that interest you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on the notifications so you can get updated when I post new videos here. And I post a new video here every single day on YouTube. Now, the jobs I'm about to tell you about only require about a year of training, and inexpensive training at that. And these jobs will earn you just as much or more than a 4-year college degree that costs 10 times more in money. So here we go. And actually, before I start, I know before I mentioned that I went to college, and so you may be thinking, well, this guy went to college and he makes videos about money and personal finance, so why is he telling me that I shouldn't go to college? And I just want to point out that 90 or probably 99% of the little I know, because I don't know everything, right, isn't from college. As a matter of fact, everything I've talked about here on this channel, and I have over 120 videos at this point, and none of these topics were ever learned in college. I never learned anything about investing there, selling on eBay, selling on Amazon, creating courses and ebooks and selling them online, managing credit cards, how to save money and beat inflation, and I could list 1,000 things that I had to learn from research and trial and error, sometimes all on my own, and these are actually important if you don't want to become quote-unquote a loser. Now, from my experience looking back, if I could go back in time, I wouldn't bother with college. I think, and if you guys share a different perspective, then comment down below and let me know. But I think unless you're going to do some job that requires some high skill level, like being a doctor or a surgeon or a dentist or a lawyer, which requires you to study for long periods, then college isn't really worth it. And that's my opinion. And guys, even with that said, I've caught my own doctor searching Google for answers before, so at this point, I'm not even sure about that one anymore. Now, the average student debt in America is around $25,000. And when I say average, I mean at the end of college, that's the average. So with some paid, and this number fluctuates because I know people who are 6 figures in student loan debt, which is just too risky, I think. And even if you do go to college and when you're out, you start working, it's always the same story, right? When you start at a job, they tell you, hey, we don't do things here like that because it costs too much or it isn't effective, and you have to either relearn or do some form of training. And you may even come across people who have the same or similar positions as you with very similar pay, and they didn't go to college. And the more you remember the time you spent in college and the money you spent, the more you'll realize that it wasn't the best idea. Now, trade school is actually 4 times less costly than college or getting a college degree. Now, the average college graduate with a bachelor's degree only earns about $50,000 a year, which isn't bad because you'll be able to live and take care of yourself. But if you have student loan debts, it's very hard with your other monthly expenses. Now, another interesting fact to point out here is that even after college, 53% of graduates can't find a job, or if they do find a job, it's not what they studied to do. So again, this going to college thing is getting very risky. Now, if you have a trade or a skill and you make good money and you're doing well in life, I want you to comment down below, or if you know anyone who does, let me know if they make really good money and what they do. And this way, other people who watch this video will realize that other people have positive experiences when they never went to college. So let's get into the list of jobs now. The first one I want to talk about has to do with dentistry. So you can become a dental hygienist, and this job will pay you about $50,000 a year, and you only need about 2 years of training to be able to do this job. So if you pull this off, you get paid the same or about the same as a bachelor's graduate would get paid. And you also get 2 more years or a 2-year head start, which means that you can earn $100,000 in 2 years, which if you went to college and you did a 4-year degree, you may end up graduating with $100,000 in debt instead. So this is a good alternative. Now, as we are talking about health, let me just mention a surgical technician as well. And this is the person that helps the surgeons, and they make on average $50K per year as well, and only 2 years of training is required. So this is yet another opportunity for you. Now, the next job that you can train and do makes roughly $60,000 a year, and this is by becoming a web developer. And this is where you are able to code or create websites with custom-made functions for a business or people. And the great thing here is that although it's $60,000 a year on average that you'll earn, you can actually get employed full-time to manage a large company's web development. And that can earn you 6 figures a year or just a little shy of it. And this only takes you about 2 years of training. Now, if you have a job like this, you also get to do other jobs developing and maintaining websites for other people, which means extra income for you on the side. And these people usually have a lot of free time while working, so I think this is another good option to explore. Now, another job or trade that pays really well is plumbing. Again, don't let anyone tell you that these jobs are for losers, because they're way past being wrong. The average plumber makes about $50,000, and the best thing about being a plumber is you get hands-on experience. So in 2 years, you can start your own plumbing business and start hiring help, and the potential is there to scale your income from only $50,000 a year all the way up to about $300,000 or just a little over that mark. Again, you'll only have to train for a maximum of 2 years here, and there are programs where you can actually get paid while in training by working with an experienced plumber. So this is a very good alternative to going to college for 4 years and getting into debt to make the same amount of money at the end of it. Now, the same goes for electricians, right? These people are definitely not losers. You make on average 50 to 60K per year, and you have the opportunity to turn this one into a business and get hired and earn over 6 figures every single year with just a 2-year training program. Now, so far I've mentioned jobs that all seem to average making around $50,000 per year, and that's because that's the average wages of a college graduate. But here's the thing, from all the information I've gone through and everything I've learned outside of school and all the books I've read, getting wealthy has less to do with your income than you think. So to make more sense of that, if I earn $250,000 every single year and you earn $50,000 every single year, it's easy to say or think that I'd be better off financially. But if I spend all my income living each year and you save and invest just 25 to 30% of your income in 10 to 15 years, guess who's going to be the millionaire? Yeah, you are. So if you're into debt, or if you're debt-free rather, and you can invest your money or start a business and you have your income going up, then this is ultimately better for you. Now, there are a bunch of other jobs that I could mention here, but to keep this video short and to get to the point, I'll only mention these. So now that you've watched this video, I want you to comment down below, right? And be honest. Would you still go to college for 4 years, or would you try something else? Or if you have already gone through the process of going to college, is that something that you would do if you had the opportunity to do it all over again? Now, I know personally I wouldn't, but comment down below and tell me what you guys think. Now, I really hope you guys liked the information in this video, and I hope the information was clear and simple enough for you guys to understand. And if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can see the updates of when I post videos here. And remember, I post a video here on YouTube every single day. Now, if you've made it to the end of this video, comment your thoughts down below and any questions you may have, and be sure to drop a like on this video as it helps get this video to more viewers, and I'll really appreciate it. And also guys, giving this video a thumbs up is absolutely free, right? Also guys, I've left a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check the offers down below, links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. And if you're a new subscriber or viewer here on the channel, be sure to check out some of my other videos on high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, banking, and anything personal finance related, right? And of course, more ways that you can use and make money. And I have a card at the top of the screen somewhere right now with some other jobs that you can do to make more money without long, expensive college degrees. Also guys, be sure to check out WEBULL, which is a free and easy to use investment app or platform. And by signing up using the link I've left down below in the description, you'll get 2 free stocks that can be valued at over $1,000 after you deposit just $100 in your investment account. If you like the stocks that you get to keep them. If you don't like them, you can sell them and keep the cash, or you can use that cash to purchase other stocks that you'd prefer to invest in. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. All the best, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.